Hi again, it's me. We talk about the lowest common denominator. Right now, entertainment is currently geared towards the lowest common denominator. What does that mean? That means the worst, the ugliest, the most inhumane, the more disgusting, the most idiotic, the more twisted is what gets play. Dollars are pouring in for the emotionally stunted, the downright abusive, the utterly weak. And people salivate over the inane fights, and delight in misunderstandings, and cheer when people break. And this is our media, catering toward the animal and man in the most twisted of ways, promoting self-sacrifice. The point is to lessen our existence until we have evaporated. Sets and special effects are given more thought and care than the reason the main characters love one another. Often there is no reason for the love. It is romantic, and it is the antithesis of reason and rationality. I despise it. It bores me. And in real life, these ideas have leaked into heads and caused very real damage to people, including me. No examples of healthy minds. People can't imagine writing about intelligent, self-aware, and emotionally mature people as being interesting. People think a world in which people made the best and wisest decisions they could, where people learned not only from their own mistakes, but from history in general, and where people didn't waste time on nonsense, would be devoid of conflict. Basically, everyone thinks heaven is boring. They think that humans can't attain peace. They think that our weakness is what binds us together. They think erasing themselves for the acceptance of others is the holiest way to heaven, or they will be sufficiently bored or unaware for all eternity. I think, collectively, most people have lost their creativity and forgotten how to imagine. I think reveling in hell because they can't conceive of heaven is a cop-out and is cowardly. I think catering to the lowest for empty dollars strips art of its true value and artists of their due pay. I think we need to put the soul back into art. I think we need to show people of integrity who have self-worth and who don't debase themselves for the first person that says they love them. I think consent can be sexy. I think erotica can be sensual instead of degrading. I think we need better media. I think we need to set better examples for a world in which everyone is feeling more and more disconnected. I think we've forgotten how to be friends, and we blame technology and wish for the good old days. The good old days, in which we beat, raped, and killed each other on a whim for the slightest bit of difference, where for most of human history women died in childbirth, no one lived past 40, and 90% of the population were poorer than the poorest American living today. Where left-handers like me were, killed and burned because we're so evil, right? So evil. Those good old days before we could talk shit about capitalism, while still benefiting from the bastardized version of it that's allowed to thrive today. So, I think our media teaches us how to move through the world, and I think we express our deepest selves in the media. Right now, the cycle is poisonous, pumping out more and more ways to cut your beautiful self into pieces, convincing you that the faces of your diamond self are errors you need to hack off. You are whole and complete, and they convince you to cut yourself into a fraction of what you were. Your worth, hacked off and traded around. We've become the blood diamonds, losing our lives in bits and pieces, for them to sell it back to us in hideous amalgamations, nowhere near as gorgeous as they used to be. And the light we create no longer shines through. Our reflections dirtied and muddied from everyone stepping into each other's way. It's okay to tear each other down. It's okay to hate yourself. It's okay to hide yourself and lie for love. It's okay to let someone else think for you. We'll bring you this new show that we totally swear is different, but will really give you the exact same thing we've seen so often already. Keep watching. Keep watching. Don't demand better from us. Don't demand accuracy. Don't stop supporting us. I'm bored of it long ago. I don't support it. I created my own. I wanted better. I strive for better. I want to see better. And I search for better. I don't want media and entertainment. I want art. don't want celebrities. I want creators. I don't want consumable content. I want collaborative communities. And I don't want immersion. I want integration. The lowest common denominator is the minimum standard. So are we really this trashy, this empty, this cynical, this suicidal? Or is our common denominator our humanity, our best, our fire, our recognition of reality? Actions and consequences. They've been divorced and obfuscated, and in its place, anything will do. Not for me. I want to put them back into the driver's seat. Keep the nihilistic hell. I'll simply create heaven and watch for those who are creating theirs. And as always, if you'd like to support what I'm doing, please consider donating or buying my stuff or even just letting me know what you think. Thanks.